I've always known I wanted to have tattoos since the first time I saw one when I was like 6, and it was explained to me what it was. From then on, I started drawing on myself and all of my friends, and that was a constant. But I knew I wanted to do tattoos around that time as well, and it was just always in the back of my head, but didn't become a real thing until I was around like 13 and actually went and talked to a tattoo artist for the first time and asked questions, and started an apprenticeship when I was 18. As soon as I was 18, I was like, okay, now this is real, I gotta make it happen, and did. So I had worked in other tattoo studios for years and apprenticed at one, and there were always things that I wanted to change, or things that I had learned from a lot of other business owners, like mistakes and things that they had done right, you know, and from seeing all of that, I kind of wanted to make my own space that was a conglomeration of all of those things, but also was like kind of my own little creative safe haven where I could do things the way that I wanted to, you know. But I would say, like, we're definitely different than any other parlor in the area. Like, when I've done guest spots and I've traveled and done conventions, I've seen other tattoo shops in bigger cities that are kind of like have a similar theme or feel that's kind of oddities and lots of stuff to look at, but like, of course, no flash, just lots of artwork on the walls, and kind of like more of a chill atmosphere where it's like couches and like a hangout spot, and it's just very laid back and more custom. It's not like the kind of shop that you walk into and it's like booming packed with people and like party, like whatever. That's kind of like dying out, and I'm kind of glad because it lets us focus more on the individual client. Like, when you come in for a tattoo, it's all about them, like, and it's all about them at that time. We make an actual emotional connection as well as like giving them an experience, which I think is way more important than just like the stop and go, you know, just gonna snag a tattoo real quick and be out of here. We plan ahead way far, we draw everything up really far in advance. It's a much more like in-depth connection with your artist.
I don't know, she did pretty much my whole sleeve over here, which I love. It's for my mom and my grandma. It's not finished yet, but I think it's probably my favorite. Even though it's not done yet, I know how it's gonna look. I've got all kinds of wildflowers for my mom, I've got a quote. And I'm gonna get my grandmother's portrait right here next month. From Pony Lawson, going to the tattoo convention here in Louisville. So.
I mean, I always knew that I wanted tattoos, like I said, from when I was like 6. So just that idea of being able to decorate your body and to expand on who you are as a person externally is like such a satisfying feeling. But I don't know, like after I got my first one, it was like, oh man, it's not even the feeling that's so addictive as it is like, I can do whatever I want with this. Like, the only thing that I have control over, like absolute control over, is my physical self. And like, there's nothing really else in the world that you have that much control over. So being able to do whatever I want with my physical body is just, it's a high in itself.